All right, fellas. The final episode of Supercoach 2020. Just thought I'd go over kind of the ups and downs of the season. There was a lot of downs, more downs than there were ups. Part of that is due to kind of the rushed, the season. I can't say the words because YouTube doesn't like it, but CV, yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of downs. Overall, 11,000 in rank, I'm not happy with, but I did say if I got to like the top 12,000, I'd be okay with it, considering how bad my start to the season was. I do think I should have ended in the top 10, maybe like 8,000 ish. It does suck that I end at 11,000, but whatever. Probably doesn't help that I didn't look at my team after I was eliminated. So like the final two scoring rounds, I think. No, was it just the last scoring round? I can't remember. But yeah, he was the final team. Lloyd, Ryan, Daniel, they were all good. Daniel was kind of hit and miss. I got him in pretty late into the season. Does it still show trade history? Their trade history. I wish it was kept in my team. Oh, I guess we can go through it this way. Can we? Not too sure. You know what I should have done? Brought up my first video to show what my team originally was. I'm going to do that. Just give me a second. Alright, so we do have this, right? Kind of a blurry pic. It's the only kind of picture I could get because I didn't want to play the full video. We could see, it does zoom in, yeah. Backline started with Sicily, who got injured. Dan Houston, who was a bust, sort of. I mean, yeah, the times that everyone had him, he sucked. So I'll call him a bust. But overall, had kind of like a mediocre season. Nothing to like write home about, no awards or anything, but he was an alright player. Doherty kind of did this all season, went up and down. Did Ash play? I cannot remember Lockie Ash, honestly. I've got zero recollection of him. Zerk Thatcher, CV made me take him out. Starcevic played good from memory. See, rookies, my memory's fuzzy on because, as far as we know, none of them are going to be like superstars except like, Raul and others. But Starcevic was alright. Pretty good for most of the season. I do think I traded him out early, if I remember correctly. I think I traded him out too early. Bench, neither of them ever played. McRae, Cripps, Oliver, Boak. I started Boak. Boy, oh boy. Wowee, I did not know that. So I traded Boak and Cornelio for Bont. And someone else. I can't remember who though. Overall, I think, would I have been better to keep Boak? I might have been. Can I bring up Boak scores? Go here. Does it show? No, it's not going to show because I did it before the season started. Let me have a look at that actually. I honestly did not know I started Boak. Season stats, start of the year. I should have kept him in. Damn. Okay, so here I would have traded him out. Or if I see 70, misses a ton, just a ton, then misses it, I would have traded him out here in this stretch. But to keep him at the start of the season, that would have fixed my start to the season. Wow. I did not know that. Boy. Well, there you go. There's another downside to the season. I should have kept Travis Boak. But yeah, back to this. Cogs, I think I was smart to not start. Originally, I was like, because Bont didn't have a great start to the season, but overall, I think it did level out. Raul was amazing for the 4 rounds he played, or 5. He was amazing, but he did get hurt. I think next year he's in the running to be in the starting team. It depends on like what Gold Coast do for a midfield. Are they getting Treloar? Maybe. I don't want to like head into rumour territory. That's a whole extra video, but that's interesting. Tom Green played alright. Actually, I think he did have two like actually pretty good games. But yeah, I'm pulling a blank on him. Pickett wasn't too bad. He kind of went bad. Grand final was 2 days ago. Today's Monday, so yeah, Sunday, Saturday, 2 days ago. He did nothing in the grand final. He got a free premiership. Grundy gone. Next, okay, so here's the thing, right? And it will be in my 2021 Supercoach plan video, which will come out whenever prices come out. I don't know if it's the smartest decision to start Grundy. I think this year he was injured and it just kind of wasn't reported. Off season, I could see him getting a surgery. And I mean, typically with AFL players and their surgeries, it means they're better the year after their surgery. So next year, I think there is a pretty solid argument, way better than it was this year. This year, you were stupid if you didn't start him. But I think next year there is a fair argument to, do you start the Grundy Gawn? Gawn you start. Gawn, there is no argument. Start Gawn. Even if he's like 900k. Doesn't matter. Start one less player, instead of running, a 30-man team? Run a 29-man team if you can afford Gawn. Whatever you need to do. Whitfield, and as for the forwards, Whitfield was a good player. Did he get hurt? I feel like he got hurt again this year. I can't remember. He did, yeah. He got concussed. Something like that. Dusty all season. As I was watching the grand final, this is a comparison I came up with. Dustin Martin is an AFL LeBron James. I think LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. But I don't think Dusty's the greatest AFL player of all time. But he's very LeBron-like in the way he treats the home and away season. He doesn't put in 120%. He goes 80%. We win the games. We get to the finals. I can put in 150. Yeah. Overall, it's worked for him. Keep going. But he coasts. It's just what he does. So I think you're better to have him in Supercoach just for the big games so you don't miss out on him. But it's not the biggest loss if you don't start him and don't ever bring him in. I think there were people in like my main league this year that didn't have Dusty at any point in the season. I don't think it's a horrible decision, but I think you're safer to have him all the time. Segler, I didn't start. I can't remember who I put here for Segler, but it was bad because it wasn't Christian Petrarca. That's the thing. Petrarca should have been in the team earlier. He wasn't. Yeah, whatever. Devin Smith. Boy, oh boy, he was a guy. Yeah, he just wasn't good. Kind of sucked, to be honest. Whatever. Sturt was playing all right, then got hurt, and kind of never recovered from it. It's whatever. Kavara, I didn't start. I can't remember who I put here. King played good. He had a good season. Brander was just good because he could be swapped into defense. That's all he did. I watch West Coast games. He's not good. I'm surprised they didn't drop him. I think they should have kept Hamish Brayshaw and dropped Brander. But, whatever. Tyler Brown was good. I can't remember. I think he was like average 70 on the season. I haven't still got him in the team, have I? No. Yeah, he averaged like 70 on the season. That wasn't too bad. It's whatever. Buderick was probably the best out of these lot. He did fall off later in the season, but he was all right. Wasn't too bad. And then, whatever. So overall, I think the starting team was a huge issue. Did I start McRae? No, I didn't. Oh, that's a video there. No, I didn't, did I? Oh, no, I did. So that's interesting. I should have started Neil. That's who I should have started. I should have went Boak out, whoever else out, Cogs out, changed up the forwards, got Neil in. Hindsight thinking, right? No one saw. Oh, someone's going to come out and say, yeah, I saw it. No, you didn't. You didn't see this. No, you didn't. You did not see this coming. Oh, but he had a good season the year before. Yeah, but you're not expecting 157, 171, 166, 147, 130, 134, 152, 157. You didn't see it coming. Stop. You're lying. But yeah. Neil should have been in the starting team, but he wasn't. As for throughout the season, what bad trades did I make? My usual rule is you're allowed about 2 bad trades a year. Like 2 bad trade weeks. Which is like 4 bad trades if you make every bad trade. Alright, so number 1 bad trade. This didn't ruin the season, but heavily impacted the season, right? Not a good trade. What makes it worse is I did have Brendan Maynard in the video saying I should probably bring him in. Actually, where was he? I'm going to bring that up, actually. I brought him in. Oh, I was thinking about him, like here, right? Around about 104, 105, 125. And it was like, oh, boy, I should bring him in. He's a pod. No one has him. I didn't bring him in. I bring him in, like, here. I think I got this score, then it was kind of mid. And then kind of just not a good end to the season, but whatever. It's whatever. This was the rail out, so he played 6 rounds. That's not too bad a trade, to be honest. Whitfield was injured, 441. Yeah, that's a good trade. I'll take that. Starcevich, Simpson. I can't remember. Simpson, Geelong player. Yeah. Bit early. I think he did end up hitting 300k. I can't remember, but I think he did. Good trade there. Bailey Smith. Yeah, all right, that's a good trade. Bailey Smith played a good season. If there was sort of a most improved player of the year, I think that he'd be in the discussion for it. Let's see what we got here. We got Duncan in, so it's probably a good trade. Yeah, good trade. That's a good trade. Here's the second bad trade of the year. The Laddams trade. But see, here's the thing. Laddams became a bad trade. It wasn't a bad trade going in. The Gawn to Laddams was a good idea. Gawn was playing mediocre. Where's his scores? Yeah, he missed, didn't he? 9, 10. Yeah, he missed these rounds here. He wasn't playing the greatest, right? So the trade wasn't a bad idea, but Laddams went and had a party. And that wasn't great. Then it led to the terrible week where it was everyone out because the Essendon Melbourne fake test thing. That wasn't great. And then Laddams decided, party time. Got suspended. Sicily injured, Laddams out. Lloyd in, good trade. Sicily for Lloyd. Considering Sicily's injury, that's a good trade. Goldstein just wasn't that good for me. He did have a good season, just wasn't good when I brought him in. This week, what we got? McInerney, 461. What? Excuse me? Did I have 461 in the bank? I must have. That's not right. Oh. I thought, what's his name? The other McInerney. Never mind. I forgot this guy existed. But yeah, another bust. The plan was one of them is a bust, the other one won't be. Turned out they both were. And see, that's the third bad trade. Once you hit 3 bad trades, that's it. Season's kind of down the toilet. 2 bad trades, you can recover. 3, not really. Simpson, Bennell for Riccardi. Riccardi played good. That was a good trade. Caleb Daniel, not a bad trade. And Lukosius sucked. Baited into that. Sam Day? Will Day, that's it. Close and Bytel. Taranto didn't play good when I brought him in. They were mid, and that was the final trades. Didn't really do anything. But overall, I think it was an alright season in the circumstances. I did make the semi-final. What am I? Oh, you can't check game day, can you? It's not going to say anything. Yeah, that sucks. But I think I made either the prelim or the semi-final, one of the two. Not a horrible season, a lot to improve on. Players I will not have next year are... Who would I not have next year? Probably not Doherty next year. 450, not going to do it. Too much of a roller coaster, not going to happen. Bont is a big no. I was baited into that, even though he ended up as my highest priced midfielder. Not happening again, not doing that. Taranto's a big no. Cripps, never starting again. That's on the list. I don't care if he comes out 160 round 1, not starting him. Petrarca is actually in contention to be a starting player next year. It kind of depends on what they make his DPP. Does he retain forward? I don't think so. I think he becomes a mid only. In that case, I think it's a 50-50 Oliver Petrarca. I think Oliver was a good player this year. I think he was actually pretty good. Actually, I said most improved player, Bailey Smith. I think Petrarca was the most improved player. Was there someone close? I don't think so. Bailey Smith not starting. Lukosius never touching again. Simkin probably, very, very likely, never touching again. But not a horrible season. I think Lloyd's in contention to be started. I think Ryan's in contention. Maynard, no. Ridley, possibly. Sard, gone. Ridley probably takes 90% of the kick-ins, 80% even. That should be good. Dangerfield, I'm not going to start Dangerfield next year. I've kind of made the decision. Not going to start him. He's kind of... his start to the season's a mid. They're just not good. If you got him here, just before round 4, maybe even like round 5, pretty good price drop. Drop from 625 to 550. That's a good price drop. Brought him in then, you're making bank. That's pretty good. But anyway, I'm just rambling on now. Just thought I'd do a last season review. Go over the trades I made. Bad players I picked. Players I want to start next year. But yeah, until, I believe, what are we in? We're in October. December, January, I think prices will come out. Could it be a bit later because of how the season ended? Season didn't end in September. I don't really think that's going to impact it too much. But yeah, be waiting until then, December, January, for prices. Till then, see you all next time. Tasty out.